Hi mga ka-click, I'm here again. So what I will be talking today is about how to tour around the 33 countries here in Europe without spending much on train tickets. Like if you are patient enough to be riding on the trains, the hassles of being on a train and the inconvenience of the delays of the train delays on cancellation or whatever. So if you have that long patience, then I'll tell you how to save money. And riding in the train is much more interesting for me because you learn more and you learn a lot while enjoying. You know, exploring countries here in Europe is very exciting and that becomes our hobby. So if we have the chance, we really have to grab it. It's either with my daughter or some of my friends. So I don't want also to spend so much while visiting new countries here in Europe. So I'd rather go by train, which is also like submerging yourself to the reality of life. As the years pass by, I discovered that we don't have to spend much on exploring countries in Europe. So I'll tell you what's the secret. So first is you have to download the Interrail URL uh, app. Then here, this is the app. And then you see the passes here. Passes, they have the one country pass, like if you are just visiting one country, like if you are planning to visit one country only, so those are the prices. But I'm not fan of using this. So this is the country and the corresponding prices. So that one. Current corresponding prices of the passes. But you know, I'm not fan of using this because usually when I travel, I will not visit only one country. That is one, but two, the inclusivity of this is limited. Like in a peak season, they have a certain restrictions, so I feel not so convenient for me. So I had no experience with that because I don't want to. Traveling, train travels is already a hassle, and then I don't want to have an additional hassles of going through of whatever restrictions that they have. So I usually travel with Global Pass. Since I am a resident here in Europe, so I use the Interrail Global Pass. But if you are not a resident here, like you are a tourist, then use the Eurail passes. Since I live here in Europe, then and I want to modify my own travel, my trip, like if there is cancellation, there are delays, I can avoid roads that are a lot of cancellation and delayed, so I can make my own route for, like I can make my own route that is the most convenient for me, because traveling by trains is no joke. So with my travels, I usually use Global Pass. So these are the inclusivity of the Global Passes that they have. So usually, it depends on how many days you are planning to travel, like how many countries you wanted to visit or how many days your vacation would be. So here, usually if you are going to buy tickets, then the youth is usually already numbered, because in order to continue the booking process, it should be usually like there is at least one passenger. So they numbered right away the youth, but don't worry, because if you don't have youth with you, and you, like for me, I will be traveling this coming few days, and we are two adults only since my daughter is not with us. So I will put here 2, and I can put the youth 0. You cannot do that unless you put the passengers here. Then you can delete the already numbered here. The youth is already numbered, so you cannot just put it in 0 without adding another passengers here in the adult section. So the child from 4 years old to 11 years old are free. So when you add your tickets here, then you can add also the free child that are with you. So here I will be, like for example, I will be traveling this coming days. So we are 4 days only, so I gonna choose this because this is depending on how many days you are traveling here. They have 7 days in 1 month that would expire in 1 month, then you can travel the 7 days in a month. And don't worry, because a month started like the first day of your travel, so the counting starts. And then if you are not traveling yet, so the 1 month is not active yet, or it's not applicable yet, not unless you will have your first day of travel. Like this, they have 5 days. That is the prices of 2 adults. That is the prices of 2 adults already, like in 1 month. But the hitch of this is there's only one inbound and outbound. Like you can go out from your country of origin once, and you can come back once. So be sure to visit all the countries that you wanted to visit before coming back, because you cannot use it anymore for, like, if you go back visiting one country, and then after visiting one country and you go back to your country of origin, then your outbound is like your inbound is already used. You can use the remaining days of the travel, but the inbound you have to buy again tickets for the outbound and the inbound, because there's only one time coming out and coming in from your country of origin. So be sure to just go around as much as you wanted before coming back to your country of origin. So like this, so I am traveling this coming days, so we are only 4 days there. So I'm gonna use this 492 euro for 2 adults. So this is it. This one, so check out, 462, why is that 6? So it's a lot of, already I keep on, why is it 6? So we're gonna remove the some of the passes here, because it's already 6, so empty. That is the one. Here, so we're gonna go back. So here, so you cannot just put it on 0. You have to put at least 1 passenger. So I will traveling, we are 2, so we put the 2 adults and 0. So you cannot just change it to 0 right away without placing another passenger. Yeah, then that is the child 4 to 11 years old is free. So here it is. Then I used the 492 for 2 adults for 4 days. So check out. So this is the one, 246 each. Yeah, the mobile pass. Then, since I will be traveling these coming days, then I will tell you how to use it or experience it in actual situation. So watch the continuation of this video to know how to use it, how to enjoy the global pass. So I will be traveling this coming days, so I will just watch the continuation of this video as we use it in actual situation. Then I can teach you or tell you the actual experience of it, of using Global Pass. Okay? So watch that continuation. So now we are here in the train. So the first ticket were being checked. Our first stop would be Hamburg. So I'm navigating now Hamburg to Sweden, since we will be going to Sweden to attend a special occasion of one of our friends. So here I'm navigating all possible schedules of trips going there. So you just add all the possible trips and save it to your journey, and then you can make your own template and it will be saved on the template that you made, like that. Save it. Yeah, save journey, because it will be easier for you to just click it when you are making your tickets. That is just very easy. So be sure, if it says you need a seat reservation, you can reserve the seat reservation on the train stations. But in my experience within Germany, Belgium, Netherlands, Switzerland, they don't really care on seat reservation, even going to Copenhagen. But if you are in Sweden, they are particular of it, especially if you are going to Stockholm, the capital of Sweden. So we are here since we are going to Malmo. I have to navigate here going to Copenhagen. So our second stop is Fredericia, that is already in the border of Denmark. So here it is. I'm saving the journey, and here, yeah, that is the possible schedules, and save it to your template. And that way, by saving in your template, you just click it when you make your own tickets, and it will be very easy. So here, I'm making Copenhagen to Malmo, because our third stop would be in the capital of Denmark, which is Copenhagen, and after 40 minutes we will be in the border in Malmo. So this is it. After adding all the possible route and saving it to your template, and you just click the possible schedule that you are planning to ride, and this is how the tickets looks like. And then this is just the one that you show in if there is inspection going on. That's it. We are in our first stop, Hamburg. So we are in Hamburg.
Alam mga
Click. Ay, mga ka-click.
Ay, hi mga kaklik.
Yes, this is
Ani
my
ko to
friend. My friend Riv. We will be traveling together. So we are in our first stop in Hamburg.
What na kung mask eh.
Lahi ra jud ang quality Riv o bisag. Pang video jud siya. So this is Hamburg in the Central Station.
Ano siyang sikit bantay akong lips. Uy.
Mingaw siya sa imong lips ug paak.
Nya na mga on ra gihapon. Wala mo ko siya gag-crack. Nag-crack pa na sakit na. Nice.
So we have 22 minutes transfer here, so we still have enough time to eat and even tour around the central station here. So foods, it's not a problem here. There are lots of food chain around. My friend, her problem is only she doesn't have lipstick. Wala daw siyang lipstick. So they have the mobile shower here. Go banyo. So if you want to take shower, then you can shower here. So that is the reason that I love Hamburg. It's very convenient here. If you travels and wanted to freshen up for a quick shower, then you can have it here. Look, it's outside. So if you go out alley 6 or platform 6, the very convenient for eating is McDonald's. So finally, we're here in Sweden. In Malmo, Sweden. Our last stop for today.
Ugma na po na ako.